Time to bring the thunder. Let the heavens rage! Zeus!
Hello everyone, OPTCG here. Another OP13 meta gameplay for you guys. I lost the dice roll. My opponent decided to go first, so I go second. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, hit the bell so you will never ever miss again any OPTCG content, especially POV and commentary videos. And if you're asking yourself, where is the deck list? Please check down below. In the description, you will see a link. Click on the link and it will forward you to the current deck list of this video. RP Roger against Green Zoro. Interesting matchup. Green Zoro definitely a S-tier leader compared to Roger, which I will consider a A-tier leader in the OP13 meta. So I'm going second. I think if I would have won the dice roll, I would decide to go first, because I still believe that Zoro's best curve is the first curve. So that's why he also decided to go first. I do have here a Searcher Shanks. I also have some ramp option, the Douglas Bullet. So I will definitely go here for a search. I think I'm trying to find something which is able to ramp again. Because, I mean, I do have the Douglas, but in the best scenario, after the Douglas, I want to play the Scopper Caban. In this case, I could not find anything. So I'm thinking here, should I take the 2K or should I take Rayleigh? Because the thing is, in this current deck list, I only play 2 Rayleighs. So as you see, one is going now to the bottom of the deck. I decided to take the 2K, probably because I didn't have any in my hand. And as you know, Zoro is quite aggressive, so counter is never bad. So my opponent starts here with a Kushiro play. It's the 2-cost blocker. Also, if a slash attribute character with a cost of 5 or lower other than this character is KO'd by an opponent's effect, you can rest this character instead. Quite strong. So drawing here into a 0-cost event, not optimal. I mean, I probably will take the next swing. I defended the first swing with 2K. I defended because in this scenario it's rare that Zoro will attack only with 6K, so 1 don attached. That's why I decided to not take this life for free. Rather give him a 2K, it's just 1 card from my hand. Because probably from the next turn on, he will always swing with 8 at least. So here my opponent plays for 4 his Queena. Activate May. You may rest this character, rest up to one of your opponent's character with an original cost of 4 or less. Then attach up to 3 rested on to one of your Zoro leaders. Which he did. He got rid of my bullet, and as mentioned, he swung as well 8 into my leader. I took this one. So if I would have took the first one as well, I would already been down to 3 life, which would not be so optimal. So that's why I think it's definitely a good decision to counter out the first swing, because it was only 6K swing. Drawing not into really good cards, to be honest here. Thinking here about a double ramp, but double ramp doesn't make so much sense because either I'm able to triple ramp or not. Because if I double ramp here, I go to 9, but it doesn't change anything because next turn, if I just ramp once, I will go to 8 now, and next turn anyway to 10. Because always 1 don will be attached on my leader, so I will not profit too much. The only consideration about double ramp here now, as I have 2 Douglas, is to go wide. That's the only, I think, advantage here. If I would play both Douglas, then the decision was made based off playing just 2 characters instead of ramping, let's say. The ramp is not the focus here. So I swung here first with 6, I think, into his Queena. He defended that one. And now I'm a little bit in a strange position because if I swing with my Shanks Searcher, it's a 2k body, he can easily counter it out. So the question here is, do I want to attach some Dons and only be able to play 1 Douglas? Or I'm trying to play here 2 Douglas and I just swing with Shanks into his Queena. I think I'm swinging here with Shanks into his Queena and he gives me here a 2k. I mean, it's not so bad, but I will establish here 2 Douglas, which are now 6k bodies. So also not so easy to get rid of them. But let's see. I mean, I'm trying here to apply some pressure. Of course, I invest basically 2 1ks here, which I lose from my hand. So let's see if my opponent has here also his optimal play. Last turn he actually missed the Tashigi, which was on his 5 Don turn. Now he's on his 7 Don turn. Probably he does not have Tashigi. Tashigi would have been so annoying. So he plays now Cavendish, also super strong card. Probably all of you guys know what Cavendish does because she is, since EB01 around, most played in Green Bonnie. But of course this card is a general strong green card, which you can basically include in almost every green deck if necessary. So he used his Queen effect again, so that's why I'm not sure. I mean, if I would have, let's say, invested Dons to KO Queena, he would have needed to see something which was able to rest my Douglas, the only one available. So yeah, I don't know if it was the right decision. Let me know in the comment section if you would have played it differently. But I think to have an extra body on my board is always good. My opponent here finished his turn with Zoro play, the new one from OP13. On play, if your leader has the film or straw hat crew type, set up to 2 of your Don cards as active, and end of your turn, set this character as active. So not easy to get rid of this Zoro. I draw into a 10-cost Shanks. Swung here with my Searcher Shanks into his Queena. He finally lets it go. So yeah, swing here 6 into leader. He has 1 Don open, which could be the 1-cost event, which is a counter plus 3000. The Dead Man's Game. Here, good question. What should I play? I mean, I have Katakuri. I should definitely play here Katakuri, probably. I swung 8 into leader and he used his Dead Man's Game. Plus, I think this was a 2k if I'm not wrong. So, yeah. Play the Katakuri and pass the turn. Roger is now a 7k leader. One Don open just to make sure to be able to use my 1-cost event plus 3000, because probably the next turn will be the turn to play 10-cost Roger. So here I'm sure that my opponent will try to get rid of my Douglas. I mean, he has a free Cavendish swing. Probably he needs first to play something. So he swings with his Zoro into my Searcher. Will definitely not protect him. But as you see, I think I mentioned in the first video as well, those little searchers can be annoying sometimes, so I think it's not bad to just get rid of it for free, because at the end of the game it could have helped me to try to go for game. So he plays here the 5-cost TCG. On play, rest up to one of your opponent's characters if original costs 6 or less, and then he can give 2 dons to his leader. I'm not sure why I was reading this card, to be honest. So he goes here 9, maybe 9 into Douglas. So here, guys, please, attention. If I block now, Zoro's leader ability is on. So just to, one more time, read the Zoro leader's ability. He has to have 3 dons attached. Activate main once per turn. During this turn, if this leader is battling an opponent's character, set this leader as active. Then, during this turn, this leader cannot attack opponent's character with an original cost of 7 or less. So, if I would have had blocked here and use a 2k counter, he could restand his Zoro for sure. But as my Katakuri is an A cost, he could have tried to swing again into my Katakuri, which could probably be very annoying. So here swings here with Cavendish again to restand 2 dons. So basically he was able to restand 4 dons. No, sorry, 2 dons. 2 dons. So his Tashigi only costs 3. So he goes 10 into life. I decide to take this one here. And here I see the Choban, or how to say, Skopper Choban. Oh, these names are crazy. Yeah, and he swings here again. And I'm not sure why I did not block here, actually, to be honest. It was a 10k swing. Ah, I know why. And this is a little disadvantage about the 1-cost event which Roger has, because it says counter your leader gains plus 3000 power during this battle. It's a little bit unfortunate, to be honest. I think that this card should be also able to protect characters, because nowadays almost all 1-cost events are able to protect leader or characters. Anyway, I swung here with, I think, 7 into Cavendish and 8, or opposite. At least Cavendish I was able to remove. It's annoying character, always restanding 2 dons is very strong. And then I played, as already mentioned, my Roger. So with Roger here on board, of course, my opponent is in danger. And he has to check that he will not go to 0 life or me. And of course, I mean, I don't know if Zoro lists are playing the 9-cost Shanks, which is able to KO something which is rested. Here, little fair play from my opponent. He said, I think you forgot to restand your kata. Of course, I asked him if I'm still able to do so. He said, yeah, no problem. Always nice, typical locals. Try not to rule shark your opponents at locals. Try to use this method at big tournaments. But here in locals, we are here to learn from each other. And it's a good training as well. So, what is my opponent doing? I mean, I think my opponent did not saw really the key cards he wants to see. A little bit unfortunate. So he swing here very big. And I take this life. Why do I take this life? I mean, of course, he swung quite big. To defend it, it would take a lot of cards. But maybe you have saw it in my hand. There is a 2-cost Sanji available. So with the 2-cost Sanji, I am able to go to 0 life and have the option to swing into my leader's life, and he has no rights to use blocker, because if he uses blocker, he will lose the game. And he has a blocker on his field. It's the 6-cost Law, which is also a new card from OP13. And I'm immediately using the Sanji's ability. Now he's not able to use blocker because of my Roger. So it's a 13k into life. He takes, so I can just swing 8 and then commit all dons to my leader. And from this point on, it will be probably GG, because there is no dons open for my opponent. So yeah, I think he has also not enough counters. Maybe he has to counter this one as well, but here I'm going for game. GG. Thank you so much for watching this game, and see you in the next one. Bye.